I'm going to do another reading lesson. We're going to do long vowels again. This time we're going to be working on the vowel I. We learned in the last lesson that vowels can make two sounds, a short sound and a long sound. Now I'm going to try to speed this lesson up a little bit today because we really only have 2 weeks of school left and I really want to get through all the vowels. There's A, E, I, O, and U. That's five vowels, and we're on our second one. So I'm going to try to kind of combine 2 lessons. We'll see if we can do it today. I don't want to make it too long. So just real quickly, let's go ahead and review our vowels. A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. We can sing our song. There are some letters we all know. They are called the vowels. A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. And sometimes Y. Every word has one. Every word has one. Every word has one. A, E, I, O, U. I am laughing because Romeo's squeaking his little mouse, and it sounded like he was playing along to our song, didn't it? He loves that little mouse. Okay, so this week, or this lesson, we're going to use the letter I. I says like any inchworm, but the long sound of I says its name. And I'm going to leave the E up here because we are using words that have I in the middle and magic E at the end, or silent E. That's okay, Romeo. He's having fun playing. Okay, the first word I want to build is this. We're going to start out with the first 3 letters. We're going to sound that out. We've got a D, I, M, D, M. Okay, we're going to dim the lights. That means we're going to turn them down. Now, if we put that silent E on the end, the E makes the I say its name, so instead of dim, we just turn the short I sound into a long I sound. So I'm, dime. Okay, I'm going to save all my dimes, save my money till I get to $1. Okay, and let's go ahead and try this. What if we take this word? All right, let me take the E out for a minute. I've got Tim. Tim. Tim is a boy's name, short for Timmy or Timothy. Okay, that I makes a is sound like any inchworm, but when I put an E, when I add the second vowel and I put it at the end, that's magic E or silent E. The E makes the I sound its name. So now instead of Tim, we're going to go T. I says its name, I'm, and the E is silent. So we just don't say anything. It's like it's not there. I'm. We turn the word Tim into time. Okay, now I'm going to do Sorry about that, guys. I didn't get the right letters out, so we're not going to do that one right now. We're going to do this one. All right. Bit. I bit into the apple. Now, when I add silent E, the E makes the I say its name, so instead of a any inchworm, it's going to make a long I sound. So now we have bite. There it is. B-I-T-E is bite. Okay. Let's do, I didn't get the D out, so let's try this one. In, pin. Okay, it's not a pen, it's a pin. So I used a safety pin to pin my shirt together. Pin. Now when I add the E, now the E makes the I say its name, so we just turn pin into pine, like a pine tree. Okay, I think that's good. I think you guys have the hang of that. I'm going to come down here. We're going to take a look at this. Our new sight words are ow, and now. How and now. Those are also rhyming words, right? Okay, those rhyme. How, now. How about this? Bow, cow. Those are all rhyming words. All right, and if you can see, they're purple words. We finally made it to the purple words, boys and girls. Now and how. Like I said, I'm trying to do 2 lessons here. I don't want it too long, but running out of time here. I should have started doing these lessons a long time ago. Kind of took us a while to get the hang of doing this from home and having all the materials at home. That was a tricky thing. Now, to save time, I want you guys to do what you did last time. I want you to just get a blank piece of paper and you can write along with me. You don't have to make this paper, okay? So we're going to take the word dim. Okay, the lights are dim. That means the lights are low. And we're going to write it over here. But we're going to put a silent E on the end. Duh. Now, instead of that I is going to make a long I sound. So we turn the word dim into dime. And remember what we did last time? If you guys have a red crayon or something, you can do this. The straight line means that's a long I sound. And the little cup, it's like a little U over the top of the I means it's a short vowel sound. Okay? Now, this word is hid. I hid the toy from Romeo. And over here, we're going to write hid again, H-I-D. We can sound that out. When we put a silent E on the end, that silent E makes the I say its name. So now we have hide. Please don't hide from me. Oops, that's the little cup. All right. This one we did on the pocket chart. Do you remember? This word is in. And over here, right next to it, we're going to write pin, P-I-N. But we're going to put a silent E on it. And we turn the word pin into pine. Parents, I'm sure you can find some good long vowel worksheets. And the kids could do those. They might be a little more fun. They might have pictures on them. The one that we use in class that go with the Nat Geo program, they're a little bit more fun. But I'm just trying to teach the concept. So hopefully when they get to first grade next year, they're going to say, oh yeah, we learned all about silent E and long vowels. Okay, we're going to take the word bit, it. And over here, I'm going to write it, it. Okay, makes a short sound now, but when we put a silent E on the end, we turn the word bit into bite, bite. The E is silent. Kind of put a X through it. It's still there, but it's quiet. It doesn't talk. It helps the I to say its name. We're going to take the word kit, like a tool kit or a first aid kit. We're going to write it over here with a lowercase k, it. The kids were getting really good at doing these words in their homework packets, and we had gotten through almost all the vowels, so I feel pretty comfortable with them knowing these words. I'm going to put an E at the end. Remember, it's silent. We don't hear it, but we need it there because without it, that would still say kit. We just turn the word kit into kite. Oh, I also found some great videos on YouTube. I might put a link on the Seesaw channel to the one that I really liked. And that would be awesome because it makes it a little more fun for the kids if they're watching a fun little video with music to it. This is Tim. If it's a boy's name, it would actually have a capital T, but we're going to go ahead and write it here, Tim. And when we put that silent E on the end, we just change Tim to time. It's time to read our book. Okay, nice job. That was a little practice doing short I and long I. Should we read those? I'm I'd, p, ein, b, ite, and k, ite. Those are rhyming words. Bite, kite, and time. Time rhymes with dime. They have the same sound at the end. Okay, the book this week is called The Sun is Up. And again, I like to look at the back of the book. So we just did the book Look Up. You know, I skipped this one because it was another short A book, and I want to try to get through all the vowels. So this book is called The Sun is Up. All right, I always like to look at the back, the very last page. These are our new sight words, how and now. This is what we're working on. We're working on words that have a long I sound and a silent E. Words like this. Let's finish the sentence. I can ride, I can hike, I can hide. Awesome. Okay, let's go and read this book. Alrighty, I'm gonna kind of skip over the title page. The sun is up. And we're gonna read. I think I'm gonna skip the picture walk too, but when you're reading books by yourself, please do a little picture walk. Okay. Come and sit here. Look at the sun come up. It looks like they're camping. I see a tent there. The sun is up a little bit. What time is it now? It is 5. The sun is just coming up, so it's not 5 in the evening. It's 5 a.m., 5 in the morning. That's the time I usually wake up. Sometimes even earlier. All right. How did the sun get that size? What time is it now? It is 6. So now it's 6 o'clock in the morning. The sun is so big and so bright. It's still early, early morning. They're camping. They're making breakfast on the grill, out over the flame. Now it is 9. Come on, we can hike. 9 o'clock in the morning. That's a great time for an early morning walk. The sun is up, but it's not too hot. So it looks like the brother and the sister are going hiking with their daddy. They're following the signs. I like this book. Hopefully you guys are doing a lot of hiking since we're stuck inside so much right now. We got to the top. Look at the sun now. How did it get there? Okay, how did it get way up in the sky like that? It's so bright. They're up on the top of a hill, aren't they? How did the sun get there? And how did it get here? So look, it's evening again. The sun's going back down. The sun is going down over the mountain. The sun is setting. So this book goes all the way from sunrise, early in the morning, to sunset. Now I don't see the sun at all. What do you see? I cannot find the sun now. How did the sun hide? How? The sun comes up in the morning, it sets in the evening, and then we don't see it at all, right? Because then we see the moon. Time for them to go to bed. Okay, let's take each page. And like I said, I do need to go a little faster now so the lesson we don't want an hour-long lesson. It's really hard to actually upload that to YouTube. The longer the lessons, the longer it takes. All right, let's take a look at these words. Come and sit here. Look at the sun come up. Now, there aren't any new words on that page. Those are all words we've had. We've had the sight word come and sit. You can sound that out here. We've had all of these words. Okay, sun, you can sound that out. The sun is up a little bit. Okay, what time is it now? It is 5. So I do want to talk about this page. I see the sight word now. It's right here. What time is it now? I see a question mark. They're asking us a question. It is 5. Now, a lot of the kids in my class, shouldn't say a lot, there were a few, had gotten through all the sight words and they went on to color words and number words. And this, so they already know that to spell 5, it's I've with a silent E. How did the sun get that size? What time is it now? It is 6. We've been writing the word 6 a lot in our butterfly journal and in our chick journal. How? Here we go. Here's the new sight word. Now it starts with a capital here because it's the first word of the sentence. Okay, here's a word I want to take a look at. It has a silent E. Silent E makes the I say its name. So instead of sounding out S, is, we know this is silent, but it makes the I say its name. S, eyes. How did the sun get that size? What time is it now? They're asking us a question. It is 6. Now it is 9. We have the word now again with a capital N. It is 9. Here's another number word. It has a silent E, so when we sound it out, it's not going to be N-in. The silent E makes the I say its name, N-ine. Now it is 9. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. Come on, we can hike. Hey, that's a great silent E word. Long I. It's not hick. Hick. It's not hickey. It's not hick-eh. We don't hear that E. It's hike. Now we can hike. This kind of reminds me of my husband because whenever we went on vacation, he would always hike with my kids. And I have had a girl and a boy. I still do. They're just older now. They're young adults. But he always took the kids hiking and he let me have some time to myself to lay by the pool and things like that. So we got to the top. They're excited. Look at the sun now. Here we go. I see our sight word now. How did it get there? We just had the word there, the last book that we read, so you guys recognize that. And here's the word how again. They used a capital letter because it's a first word of a brand new sentence. And now we've got how again. How did the sun get there? There from our last book. And how did it get there? I'm sorry about that. Oh yeah, that's right. There. I need my glasses. Last page. I cannot find the sun now. We've got the word now again. And last week we had the word find, remember? Or the last lesson. How did the sun hide? Look, if I cover that up, it's hid. The sun hid behind the clouds. But when we have a silent E, it turns hid into hide. How did the sun hide? How? That's only one word. So it's not a complete sentence, but I think it has meaning, doesn't it? How? They're implying, how did it hide? How did it go away? And you can answer that question. Okay, good job. So I am going to let you guys take a chance, give you a little chance to read this. But remember, not too long. Sit there for just a few seconds. You can always press pause. Okay, I think I'll leave it flat on the table like this. And the last page. Okay, good. I really like that book. Okay, that book was called The Sun is Up. Okay, we're at about 19 minutes. We're going to try to do this really fast. I've got my 2 sight words, now and how. I'm going to get my marker. Okay, how about this one? Let's use the word how first. I want to do a simple sentence. So because it's the first word of the sentence, we're going to use a capital letter. How about this one? How old are you? So I'm going to put 2-finger space. Old, you can sound that out. It starts with a O, old. Okay, how old are is a sight word. How old are you? I think I can fit that. Y-O-U spells you. How old are you? And I'm going to put a question mark. How old are you? Let's check our sentence. Did we start with a capital letter? This is called an editing mark. That means capital. Yes, we did. Did we put 2-finger space? 1, 2. 1, 2. I better not do that because that might be confusing. How old are you? Yes, we have space. Did we put a punctuation mark at the end? Yes, we did. So we get a star for capital, a star for the spaces, a star for the punctuation. Did I use nice, neat writing and phonetic spelling? Yes, we sounded the word old out. Does it make sense? How old are you? Could you answer that question? So most of you are going to say, I am 5 years old, or I am 6 years old. I'm going to pretend that I am 6. I, 2-finger space, am 6. We can sound that out. X. We had that word when we did X. I am 6 years. Years. And 2-finger space. So I think I'm going to go down here. Old. And now I'm going to use the word now. You're not going to be 6 forever, are you? You're 6 years old now, but next year you will be 7. Or you're 5 years old now, and next year you'll be 6. Okay, let's check our sentence. Did we start with a capital? Yes, we did. I'll give myself a star. Did I put 2-finger space between my words? I sure did. Did I end with punctuation? Yes, I used an exclamation mark. Did I use nice, neat writing? I always try my best. Does it make sense? I am 6 years old now. It does make sense, boys and girls, if I left a word out and said, I 6 years old. Kind of talks, it sounds like baby talk, doesn't it? How about if I left this one? I am years old now. No, you'd say, hey, how old are you? How about I am 6 old now? No, you don't want to leave words out, so you want to always check your sentences. I give myself another star, and I earned 5 stars for this sentence and 5 stars for my first sentence. So thank you for doing this lesson. I know I kind of went fast, but I just wanted to get a lot in there today. So as much as you can do, just get out a piece of paper. You can practice some of those long I words with silent E, and you can practice writing some sentences. That'll give you something to do this week. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.